Hello everyone. Thursday, March the 9th, day before the unemployment report, which is tomorrow morning. I'm going to go over the trade setups that we had from yesterday. First one here is pound dollar, 1 hour. We talked about this yesterday, low risk trade. I believe it was 17 or $18 stop loss there, and you see what it's done. Hopefully you took some profits here already and moved your stop up to protect that, because with that report tomorrow, this thing could retrace tonight, so you want to lock that in. It's made a pretty good move from, I think it was right over here. It's where we were talking about it yesterday at 118.35, and it's been up to 100 points, 100 pips right there. So I took 70. That's my normal. I took half off at 70. I've got the other half still, but I've moved my stop up to right here. So I've locked in profit there as well. So no matter what, my second half's going to make money regardless. And that's on the pound dollar. So hopefully y'all have taken profit on that. If you took the trade, that was a long. The Aussie dollar, we talked about that yesterday too. That was a buy. I was actually down in here. Again, low risk trade. It's gone up about 50 something pips. Let's see what time it was. Like right in here yesterday is where we were. So, see. Yeah, it's gone up about 50 pips. Where we talked about it yesterday on the long. Stop's going to be down here right now. I took a little bit of profit with the dollar with this the employment report tomorrow. May have to take a little bit quicker profits because this thing can move against you. That's on the Aussie dollar. And the Euro CAD. Well, the mouse on the wheel's not too quick today. We were talking about yesterday, 1 hour. Where were we at yesterday? Right in here. Yeah. If you done a sale, it had a potential. So if you done a sale, this is where the stop was. It was right there. Actually, it was right there. Sorry, right there. If it took it out, it was going higher. This is exactly what it's done. It's come back to right where you were yesterday. This had a sale opportunity because it poked up into it, which is already done. This could come and retrace that, some of that wick right there. And there's a potential sale, low risk sale coming up in. On the Euro CAD, that's the 1 hour. We'll look at the 4 hour. And see what it says. Should have one there too. Well, this thing is slow as dial up today. If that's possible. Yeah, it could be the same thing coming up right there. Went into it. Low risk sale. If it takes that out, it's going higher on the 4 hours as well. So those agree for a Euro CAD sale. Gonna do CAD yen. Where were we at yesterday? Somewhere right in here. Remember I talked about no man's land. Had a potential setup right there. Low risk buy. I think that was like 1 month 48. Is this the one that was like $16 or $17? I believe the risk on it. That's all you lost. You can see what I'm talking about. Whenever it takes that out, it's going lower. Went a lot lower. That's 60 something pips right there. No need to stay in that. take a loss. It has rebounded, potential buy here. I'd rather see a little bit of a retrace to where the risk is less. That's on the CAD yen. So yeah, yesterday that was pretty much in no man's land, even though there was a potential buy right there. Low risk, very low risk. So if you did take the buy, you didn't lose much. But I don't like no man's land where they're at trades, because it could go either way at that point, and it's a flip of a coin. The euro odd, that was a sale from yesterday. Where was we at? About right there is where it was. Remember, we had a low risk trade in it. Stop was right up here. So that's 160.09, and it's been down to 39. Is that right? So that's 70 pips. That's mine. I got half off. How come I haven't moved my stop? I need to move my stop. I took half off at 70. Actually 69. Huh. They cheated me 1 pip. So I'm going to move my stop to just a couple of pips below this right here. Now actually I'm going to move it to break even, because we're almost there anyway. Here's where I got in, right here, so we're almost there. Because this look like this is trying to push up, even though it's in sell mode. So I'm going to protect profit the second half, and that's on Euro Australia. So the next one is Euro New Zealand. That was the same thing. That was a sale from yesterday. We're right here. When we talked about that, stop is up here. 172. I didn't get 80. I got 76. So that's an 80 pip drop. My stop now is right here at break even. So it could come up there and get that the second half, but I've already got my 70 pips. So I've locked that in, but I'd like to be able to move this stop loss down. So I'm hoping it's going to turn down where I can do that, bring it down. That's on the Euro New Zealand 1 hour. The Aussie yen, yesterday we talked about a potential sell, low risk trade. That was right in here. Where it came back in, no, actually it was right here. That's where we were at. Low risk trade. Again, that's one of them that was $17, $18 stop loss. And you see that it took it out and it's come down and it's in a buy mode right now. Again, low risk buy. The low is 89.97 pretty much. And we're trading at 10, so that's $23 if you got in right now for a odd yen buy. So again, so pound Australia, I don't think we had a trade on that when we talked about it. It ran up. Where were we at yesterday? Because the stop was over here. Oh, had been right there. Yep, there we go. That's where we were yesterday. Again, that was a potential set. If you sold it, it needed to come. Never really came back into that, except for about right in here, but it actually took it out. So you'd have got stopped out if you took the trade whenever it came up in here and on this candle. Wouldn't have lost much though. It's still pushing up. This is going to be a sell at some point because this made a huge move. Pound Aussie, but it's not a sell yet. Not yet. So the pound CAD. That was the same thing. That was a trade in 1 hour. Where were we at yesterday? No, you gotta be, that was a buy then, wasn't it? 1300, where are we at? Yeah. No, 2000. So we were here yesterday. So we didn't really get a pullback like we needed on the 1 hour. Let's look at the 4 hour. Yep, see the same thing. This has been a sideways move. This could push up to here, the pound CAD. It could still go up a little bit further. You'd have a potential sell. If it takes that out, you're wrong. That's where your stop's going to go, because it will go higher. But it has made a move since yesterday, a little bit, not a whole lot. That was the pound CAD. So we're looking for the pound yen, 1 hour. Where were we at yesterday? There we were, right here. We were right here yesterday because there was a potential buy there, but it didn't really pull back. If you wanted to buy, this is where you bought it at, and it took it out, not by much though, and now it's turned around, so we got another buy opportunity there. See what the 4 hour looks like, because it did, when it buy move, it came down here. That would have been a, the low is 161.70, 161.60, and we came down to 73, basically $13-14 stop loss there, and you're up right now. So if you did happen to get in there, around 75, you are up 80 pips right now. You'd be locking in profit, moving your stop up. And that's on the pound yen 1 hour. That has the potential to go up to here, right there, today, tonight. Pound yen, pound New Zealand, I think that was a no man's land trade. Yes, it was. It has moved up a little bit from yesterday, but for me that was a no trade on that one. New Zealand yen, that yesterday I believe was a buy. Was it right here, or was it right here? Right here. That's where we were yesterday. We pulled back. That was the stop. Pulled back, ran up a little bit, took it out, has gone lower. It's in buy mode right now. It's already done its little pullback though, right there. May have to take that trade right there, a long, because it's not gotten too far away. Low risk. 83.38, and we're trading at 83.54. So $17 stop loss for a New Zealand yen long. And the last one was euro. It's been in sell mode. It still came down. That was a sell. Remember we talked about that was a sell. And it still came down. You've got profits. You've already locked it in. And you move your stop loss. If you had your stop loss up here, you can actually move it to that high right there. Move it down a little bit. But I'm thinking more possibly bringing it right there. Because let's go to the 1 hour. Still hasn't showed up. There we go. It's in a buy potential right here. Potential buy on the 1 hour. That looks pretty good for a buy low risk. Needed to pull back down in here though. Needed to pull back. If it keeps running away, can't chase it. Don't ever chase it. That was on the euro yen. So we got a couple of trades to get into. See how they turn out. I'll be on Friday. Tomorrow be after the unemployment rate. More like lunchtime, probably a little after lunchtime. I'll be on. So if you guys like my information on my YouTube channel, which is FX Starfleet, I'm Terry. I do swing trading only. The lowest I go is a 30-minute chart. Do 30, 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily. Look at the daily first, and then go down from there. I don't do scalping. So if you're wanting scalping, you're in the wrong place. But that report tomorrow is going to move the market. But like I said yesterday, that first 1 hour candle is going to be pretty big, and it usually stays within that 1 hour candle unless the news is way off what they projected. But if it's pretty close to what they were expecting, it's going to stay within that candle all day long. No need to trade. But we'll do the analysis. If you like the information, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'm going to be hopefully starting next week sometime. Going to be doing the live streams. I'll be doing that from 8:15 in the morning until about lunchtime. Then I'll come back in the evenings. I'm in the US, so I'm on Eastern time. And I'll come back in the evenings around 7:30, something like that. Go for about an hour, maybe, depending on how many people's here. Questions they got and stuff. Answer all of those, as many as I can. Once again, my name's Terry. My YouTube channel is FX Starfleet. We'll see you guys tomorrow in Lucky Trading. Hopefully you have locked in some profits already, and let what you have remaining run. Have it at break even or move it up if you can, where that will be locked in as well. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.